It doesn't?
Not really.
Well, I'm just going to just stay closer to the light.
I mean, I can time you by 3 minutes on here.
Just let me know when I'm live.
You're live.
Hey guys, I'm Terrence, your computer concierge with Computers Plus, and it is the 4th of July. This is the time you're going to hear fireworks, you're going to hear all the great sounds that remind us of 1776, right? The firecrackers. I think that's kind of where it kind of comes back to, like, the whole...
They didn't have fireworks back then.
We had cannons. And why I label this "Don't Watch This" segment, because you should be outside enjoying this nice weather that we are sort of having in a way. It's Georgia, so it's sort of unpredictable. But we are in Acworth, Georgia. That's 3330 Cobb Parkway, Suite 154 in Acworth, Georgia. Have another location in Kennesaw at 3473 Cherokee Street in Kennesaw, Georgia. And there we do majority of our recycling. So if you have any laptops, desktops, any type of things that you need to get recycled responsibly, go by Simple Electronic Recycling at 3473 Cherokee Street. Cat's writing something for me not to forget, and I'm going to not forget it. But so don't watch this segment. Go outside, pop some fireworks. But if you happen to be inside, there are some things that you got to do when it comes to browsing. Don't forget. Oh, yes, we close at noon. Well, that was going to be my ending. So we could have saved that. But anyways, we close at noon, and we're having some great sales, right? We're having some great sales. Well, like $150 off any Apple product. And what's the sale on PC, Windows, Cat?
Or not. That's it.
That's it? Just on the Apple's devices?
No, that's the only sale.
Okay. Well, there's a great sale, right?
It's the only sale we're doing. And that's only until
Because
7.
we close at 12. So go outside and have a great time with your friends, with your families. Go to the lake, go to the beach, go somewhere other than watching your laptop. So if you're watching this podcast, turn it off. I should get like 0 views right now. I want 0 views. If you're viewing this, you're doing it all wrong. But if you are viewing it and you want to get some information about how to safely browse on the internet, a couple things we like to give people as far as advice when it comes to browsers. There's different browsers out there. They have different settings, different security settings. Some of them give that information to other parties, and you know when you click here, that little button at the bottom when you install a browser. Now the Edge comes with the browser built in. A Windows computer has the Edge browser built in. But you can install Chrome, you can install Firefox, you can install Safari, Opera, DuckDuckGo as a search engine. There's so many different things that you can put under your computer to make it more safe to the way you're surfing. And doing the default, then you're doing it all wrong. If you go to the default and you just use the default web browser, won't say any names, if you use the default web browser, you're going to leave yourself up to more exposure and more risk of just different malware and different viruses out there. So there are some great browsers out there. Firefox being our number one chosen pick web browser. Then we got Safari, we got Opera, we got Chrome, we got Chromium. There's a lot of them out there. And so over the years, we found that Firefox is the best web browser that doesn't give your information out to different advertisers. And that's how you wonder why you sometimes, if you're searching something on Google and then you go to your Facebook or your Twitter or something and you see those ads pop up, you're like, wait, I was looking for a sell on tuna fish, and then I'm going to, this social media site, and I'm seeing, specials and sales. Well, your information was sold. And so different web browsers sell your information, and some web browsers don't, and Firefox being the one that we like and prefer. So,
Well, Facebook does that too, though.
Facebook does that too?
Well,
What do they do?
When you think about it, when you're looking at stuff, like on Facebook, TikTok, and stuff like that,
Yes.
you see the ads and everything
Yes.
pop up for stuff that you were looking at literally on Amazon, like
Yeah.
2 seconds prior.
I was
stuff
so
like that, and
blown
everything
away
like
when you said that. I mean, who would have thought Facebook sells information? I mean, oh my gosh. That is, are you sure? Are you sure Facebook sells our information? Oh my gosh. It's like, okay, they sell your information. Yes, they do. Who else sells you information? TikTok, right? There's a different, which they're in hot water right now. They're in hot water because they said, hey, yeah, we do give this information to the Chinese government. So think about that when you look at TikTok.
I kind of miss MySpace.
MySpace. What happened to MySpace? MySpace was great.
So MySpace
I know
is
it's not.
actually
It's
still in use, but it's mainly used for
Have you seen MySpace
music
now?
industry. Actually.
Yeah. Artists.
That's pretty much where their big thing and their big push is
Because they
at
were
now.
good on their thing. They actually, you could create your MySpace and have different music and different themes when people came to your page. Your background, you could just make it just
You can
really,
animate it, you can make
yeah. You could do your own
your top
code.
10.
Yeah.
You remember when you got changing your top 10?
Yeah.
You could always figure out who's on hot water.
Oh my gosh,
who
that
you're in a
MySpace was
relationship with
so
and
awesome.
everything. Yeah.
Right? So you remember, so we're going to reminisce. Well, our kids are like, MySpace? What's MySpace? MySpace was the first Facebook. But so if you are watching this podcast, be safe, be as much as diligent. Make sure you have an antivirus. I can't tell you how many times we see more customers without an antivirus than with an antivirus, right? Would you
Well,
agree?
And also, yeah. But
Yeah,
here's the
yeah.
other thing too, to also sidetrack a little bit, as a end all be all to a lot of the stuff for like TikTok, Instagram,
Yeah.
and Facebook messengers for a lot of those, the kids,
Yeah.
the youngsters and everything nowadays. The parents need to be diligent about watching that stuff because the predators now are bigger on that end of scale
Oh yeah.
than they were.
Oh,
more
man.
so than,
Yeah.
because you remember AOL. And
Oh,
the chat
it is
rooms? The
I
chat rooms were big on
chat
our
rooms
end,
were big.
But now we don't have the chat rooms. Now
We
we've
have
got
social.
the friend lists, we've got the social and everything else.
We got the
We've
Discords, we got the we
Yeah,
got all
so
this
we've
other
got-
more
we've
stuff
got all that,
that you
assets
have to
on that.
just as parents think about. And so I am totally against anybody under the age of 16 having a social media account. I think like if you're below that age, you should not have one or have access to it. And now that's gonna
or
probably
have it monitored.
yeah.
Like let they can
You
have
know,
it, but have it monitored.
Let kids be kids, and it's the 4th of July, and kids should be kids, and let them go out there and play and shoot off fireworks and just have like a great time. Speaking of great time,
But on that end,
yeah,
parents are getting called because their kids are riding bikes.
yeah. Well,
So on that end, you can't really say
we're not
kids
going.
because on that end, like they're getting in trouble
Yeah.
for being on a bike, all right?
Yeah.
And a skateboard.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
there's a
yeah,
whole slew
yeah.
of stuff like
You know,
that.
get off
You
my
and I
lawn.
didn't have to deal
Hey,
with
you
when
can't
we
ride
grew
on
up.
grass in the park. If you're in the park, you can't ride on the grass. You gotta ride on the sidewalk.
Really?
Kids, yeah, you can't ride on the bike. You can't ride on the grass in a bicycle. We went to the Kennesaw Parks yesterday. They had a great thing at Kennesaw. They had the fireworks, but it was a great. If you did go out, you happened to see me. I was out there sweltering in sweat, but it was a great time. Saw a lot of people I knew.
Acworth do stuff offset. So
I think
that
they do. Yeah,
Everybody can
yeah.
do everything differently.
They actually because we're such a close knit community,
And I think-
Acworth and
I
Kennesaw.
think-
We're like this.
I
We're like,
think Acworth,
blood.
Kennesaw, and Dallas kind of teeter.
yeah, we got some Dallas
on
love.
the
We got some
weekends.
Cartersville love.
So I think,
Woodstock.
I think they kind of do
Hey.
everything where it's like, okay, they're going to do this on this day.
Yeah.
They're going to do this on this day.
This
and
day
they
to
kind of
give.
offset. So
Yeah.
everybody can kind
Because a lot of people live here, but then they love going to like the Big Shiny. They may live in Dallas, but like going to the Big Shiny Festival.
Yeah.
Or then they like that would make sense. Though.
So I think they kind of like circle through and see what everybody
Who's
like,
going
the
what?
dates and
Probably.
everything else and kind
Yeah.
of like offset to do everything.
I actually met somebody yesterday that was running for city council in Kennesaw, and I'm not gonna say her name yet. So if you're watching this podcast, you'll come in and say hello. You think she'll come in? We'll see. Hey, so like I said again, don't watch this segment. Don't watch this segment at all. Have a great time with your friends and family. It's the 4th of July. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm Terrence, your computer concierge. Any last words? We close at 12. See you later.